Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. I usually don't take it for granted. By supporting me in this video, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing. I have realized that sometimes you bump into the video, you watch, and you forget liking the video. So by supporting me, I'm reminding you, like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Ichung'wah, who is the majority leader in the National Assembly and also a close ally of William Ruto in the mountain, is now leaking the mission of Gachagua of ensuring that William Ruto is going to be a one-term president of the Republic of Kenya. So Ichung'wah is furious and trying to defend William Ruto, as clearly you can even listen to him. He's directly attacking Gachagua. So he's trying to vindicate that Gachagua's mission is to walk days and nights in the mountain to ensure that William Ruto is not going to have any support in the mountain, and is going to ensure that William Ruto is going to be the one-term president of the Republic of Kenya. Additionally, before you watch the video, Ichung'wah is also adding, saying that the possibility of Gachagua running for presidency in 2027. Listen to what Ichung'wah is saying.
Stop telling people at night that William Ruto is a one-term president and you will marshal your community to undermine, to sabotage the government of President William Ruto so that he fails that you become president. If you want to become president of Kenya, work in the position you have been given today to deliver to the people of Kenya, and when your time comes, they will see leadership in you. But if you seek to sabotage the government of Kenya for your own selfish ends, my brother, you will go absolutely nowhere.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you have listened to Ichung'wah, Gachagua is also telling Ichung'wah with his brigade that, listen, we are listening to the ground. And he's not speaking because someone is manipulating his thoughts, but he's talking on behalf of the people who are either suffering, regretting, and they don't understand why the Kenya Kwanza government, they're not fulfilling what they promised. At the same time, they don't want this call of Gachagua about unity in the mountain. So Gachagua is also coming out to respond, saying, we are listening to the people, we are listening to the ground. Remember one thing, they are listening. And as per what you can argue about my narrative, I'm a villager and I'm not stepping down any sooner.
Mimi sina sauti katika hii Kenya. Mimi ni mtu ya kusikiza ground. Mimi nasikiza ground. Ukisikia kitu ninasema, ni ile ground inafanya nini? Ni ile ground inasema. Na mimi kama Rigathi Gachagua sina sauti yangu. Mimi naongea kwa niaba. Mimi naongeaga kwa niaba. Na ukisikia nimechukua msimamo fulani, iko watu wengi sana nyuma yangu wananiambia msimamo ni huo. Yeah?
As if that is not the case, Kenyans, I've realized that also Gachagua is responding to this Kenya Kwanza brigade, who are allied to William Ruto, that if they have eaten and they are full, let them not come out to make noise to those who have not eaten and they are not full. So when you look at that parable, it's like there are some individuals who are trying to portray a picture that they are close allies of William Ruto, but on this side they're busy eating. You know, in the name of eating, you find that these people are being bribed, or either to pass certain bills in the National Assembly. They're being bribed or paid to ensure that they're tarnishing the name of Gachagua. So Gachagua never hesitated by saying this.
Hawa watu wetu hata kama ni maskini, hata kama ni villagers, wako na heshima yao. Na ningetaka kuuliza viongozi wote ya Kenya, tuache kutukana wananchi, tuache kukula tumeshiba tunaanza kuwatapikia, tuache tukikula kufungua tumbo. Wewe kama umekula vizuri ni sawa, wale bado kula waachie heshima yao. Hata kama hawana chochote ya kukula, heshima tu. Kaatigu wadu waitu ogitio tu aria marita bakau ri matiga tutahikire kaatiguo.
So now Kenyans, when you look at the push and pull in between these individuals in Kenya Kwanza, you can understand clearly there is a big problem here. But I want to say something that is very complex here. When William Ruto started his presidential bid, he went directly to the mountain with little narrative against Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the former president. And of course, his mission was to divide and rule. And so anyone who is coming out to talk about the narrative of unity in the mountain is like a crime to William Samoei Ruto. So typically, though you might not understand who are these members of parliament who are endorsing Rigathi Gachagua's unity in the mountain, because I've seen bigger percentage of them are still on the side of William Ruto. But remember, they are being warned by not only Rigathi Gachagua but also these residents coming from the mountain, telling them that, look, as much as you can tell us about William Ruto, but as we in the mountain, we will not accept, number one, this finance bill. Number two, you have not clearly shown any indication of delivering your promises. At the same time, Rigathi Gachagua is storming the mountain with 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling, which it is typically terrifying William Ruto. Remember one thing, William Ruto will never forgive Rigathi Gachagua. Why? Because of the narratives against him in the mountain. And as we speak seriously, there is a revolution in the mountain. And the revolution is enough to indicate that if the mountain is going to make a bow turn, then let me tell you one thing. William Ruto is not going to find his way easy as the president again 2027. Why are we speaking about the 2027? Yet just 2 years ago, we were from election. You know, it is because Rigathi Gachagua started it earlier. Na kama ni mbaya, and by the way, the close ally of Rigathi Gachagua said, Mutahi Kahiga, that it is now, let us speak about this issue now. We are not going to relent. And so those people like Imani Ichung'wah who are feeling like now Rigathi Gachagua is forcing himself to vie for presidency 2027 just to destroy William Samoei Ruto, which for those who are eating behind the scene and they're eating what they're being given by William Ruto, they're feeling terrified that if William Ruto is not going to be the president 2027 again, what about us? Because some individuals are feeling like they might not clinch their seat again, as they will be defending their seats, people like Imani Ichung'wah. Secondly, they are having plan A and plan B. And if plan A is going to fail for them to clinch their seats, then they have plan B that if William Ruto is going to be the president, then they are going to be given either cabinet minister, principal secretary, or anything there. But now, the argument is very clear that the mountain is typically changing. They are making a bow turn. And this U-turn is so lethal to William Ruto's political momentum in the mountain. So we are just keenly watching how things are going to be. But one thing that I know, Rigathi Gachagua is carrying the day. And in fact, Rigathi Gachagua is finding himself being loved naturally because of the narratives he has started about 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. Number 2, about the unity of the mountain. Number 3, the issues that the mountain are currently passing through. So in the same view, if the opposition will also organize themselves very well, they might ensure that William Ruto is not going to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. But this will succeed maybe because we have punitive leaders in the country whom their aims are not just to serve the people, but to serve themselves. It is not a service to the people, it is service to themselves. And that is why they are not even terrified. They are not terrified. Anything that might come across. So if you see them fighting hard for William Ruto, they know the benefit they are going to get. There are also those close allies to Rigathi Gachagua. They know also the benefit they are going to have. And let me tell you one thing. If this is the trend that is going to reach 2027, those who will be rejecting one man, one vote, one shilling, they're going to fail terribly. They're going to fail terribly. Number two, those who will not talk about the unity of the mountain, that they will come out before the people of the mountain to say that your unity is tribal, they will not be elected. If the scenario is going to continue like this. Because, yes, some people might not believe, but Rigathi Gachagua is now gaining the ground. And is being loved naturally, not something that is being forced. Because the way I see it, because of the narratives, is now popping up in the mountain. He's a villager, one man, one vote, one shilling, the unity of the mountain. At the same time, he's being called tribal. Remember one thing, he's telling those who are calling him tribal, either in Western occasions or Rift Valley, let them come in the mountain, organize their meetings, and tell the people of the mountain that the unity call of Rigathi Gachagua is tribal, which for Rigathi Gachagua has already set the trap to these individuals who are trying and portraying picture that now William Ruto is a good person who is trying to make our country to be not tribal. But the reality is Rigathi Gachagua is telling them that we have our origin. I'm a Kikuyu, you're a Luo, you're a Luya. You cannot divert from that. We never write a letter. We never applied to be any tribe in this Republic of Kenya. So Rigathi Gachagua's narrative might carry the day because already William Ruto is failing in his projects, in his plans and promises he gave the mountain. Not only the mountain, and also across the Republic of Kenya. So this will depend how Rigathi Gachagua is going to carry the day. So we are just waiting how Ichung'wah is trying to, because Ichung'wah has now become a mouthpiece of William Ruto in the mountain. Anything that he says is to protect William Samoei Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet in another video.